welcome to everyone to the webinar for Innovation and Product Development with Green Energy. I am APJ Sheikh Salim, Managing Trustee at APJ Abdul Kalam International Foundation. In this regard, I would like to welcome Professor Ashok Junjunwala sir, Department of Electrical Engineering and IIT Madras, and Mahesh Babu, Managing Director and CEO, Mahindra Electric Mobility Limited, Bangalore, and Sri Professor Anil Gupta, PhD Management, MSc Genetics, BSc Honors, and Honeybee Network, and BC Data, Corporate Affairs and Vice President, Hyundai Motors India Limited. My elder brother, APJ Sheikh Salim, going to give the opening remarks. He is a grand nephew of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and also Managing Trustee. And this panel moderator, Mr. Sasikumar Kandam, Managing Director, Southcom India Manavik Limited. In this panel discussion, myself, Dr. Gogul, ISRO scientist, Dr. L. Ramesh, Dean, Dr. MJR Education Research Institute, Chairman, Greenland, Dr. J. Balamurgan, AEE Electrical, Chennai. And some of the people are joining to watch our webinar conference. So there also I am welcoming all. And I will go to my brothers, Sheikh for opening remarks.
Thank you.
So this is like we've been doing Kalam's Vision 2020 seminars. So we are thinking energy independence is one of the part. How Dr. Kalam envisioned with other scientists and Indian government how India should be in India 2020. That was a vision document is given. So he talked about agriculture and food processing aimed at doubling the present production of agriculture and food processing. That's one. Number two, infrastructure with reliable electric power, providing urban amenities in rural areas and increasing solar power, high-tech science and technology operation. Number three, education and healthcare directed towards literacy, social security and overall health for population. Number four, information and communication technology for increased e-governance to promote education in remote areas, telecommunication and telemedicine. Number five, critical technologies and strategic industries, the growth of nuclear technology, space technology and defense technology. So these are the 5 areas he insisted we should develop it. So one among the 5 areas is infrastructure is reliable and quality electric power, including solar farming for all part of the country, providing urban amenities in rural areas and interlinking of rivers in particular, takes deep interest in strengthening renewable energy sources. So I'm going to take out a couple of studies in the books, what is published in Dr. Kalam's book. So in his book, India 2020, a vision for the nation, was refined of the TIFOX series Technology Vision 2020 documents. He said, drawn to the interactions of the policymaker, legislature, country planners, brokers, and other aspiring youth, all his book, Dr. Kalam advocated renewable energy sources for achieving energy security in the country, expanding electrification at the grassroots level and reducing over-dependence on fossil fuels. In his book, Governance for the Growth in India, 2014 was published, Dr. Kalam envisioned a new India empathizing on sustainable energy sources and said, power generation through renewable energy has to be increased from 5% to 28%. Dependence on fossil fuels as a primary energy source needs to be brought to 50% from the present 75%. Another book, Scientific Indian, he described various potential renewable energy sources achievable in India, including solar power, wind power, biofuels, municipal waste, geothermal power, ocean tidal power, small and mini hydel power, nuclear and hydrogen power. He also prescribed an action plan for power system to loss reduction. This action plan, when implemented, will help in improving energy efficiency, transmitting and distributing the power with minimum loss, and close monitoring of the losses. He also further suggested in the book Energy Independence Vision 2020. He was talking about Energy Independence Vision 2020. He summarized and narrated and a major objective of the Vision Energy Independence Vision 2030 would be to bring down our dependence on non-renewable sources of energy and increase the use of renewable ones. Apart from the extensive use of solar power, this mission would involve the expansion of wind energy farms. Micro hydraulic power units should be also set up along streams and small rivers. There should be a trust on using municipal waste to generate electricity. all thermal power stations should substitute 20% of thermal, 20% of their annual electricity output with electricity from renewable energy system. Lastly, all steel plants and heavy industries should be mandated to use their waste heat and generate electricity to meet their own needs. He further laid emphasis on power from municipal waste for electricity generation as well as for elective solid waste management in cities and towns. Okay. In year 2013, Dr. Kalam actually went to USA. I was there when he delivered this lecture. Something called Mark Hobson on National Space Society in USA agreed to start an international source feasibility study in 2013 under the framework of Kalam NSS Space-Based Solar Power Initiative in the year 2013. Dr. Kalam described the concept of solar power in his book, The Manifesto for Change. He said, at the time when the world is witnessing rapid depletion of fossil fuels, it is essential to explore the possibility of harvesting solar energy from space. This is a unimaginable scenario. Currently, still world is thinking about this concept, how you can harvest the solar energy in the space and bring down the electricity to the earth. This is a very, very hot topic, and in US and other countries, this is going on. I definitely foresee the emergence in technological coherence soon in the space solar power mission, which will benefit to the nation and the world in a big way. So with that, I would like to give this remark. So we are actually more moving towards more renewable energy. So I would like our speakers to talk about how India can take up this concept and implement in a practical way. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Yes, Sasi.
Am I supposed to go on now or?
Yeah, 1 second, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Sheikh Ji. Thank you for the introductory remarks and also setting the tone of the expectations and the outline by Dr. Kalam. So first and foremost, at the outset, I would like to congratulate both Mr. Sheikh Dawood and also Mr. Sheikh Salim for their noble thought and actions by organizing such a webinar towards fulfilling the vision of our people's president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. Kalam dreamt of a very vibrant and self-reliant India, and today automotive, telecom, energy, pharmaceutical, and few other sectors to name play a very significant role in transforming our nation, not only for its domestic needs, but also puts us on the track to serve the rest of the world. We are very fortunate to have four eminent personnel comprising of industry and academia, which is normally a very rare combination to put them together in one webinar. And so where, they help in fulfilling the concept to reality. So thank you, Professor Ashok Jhunjhunwala, Professor Anil Gupta, Mr. Mahesh Babu, and also Mr. BC Datta for being with us today. And my name is Shashi Kumar, and I shall be the host for the day. I run an organization named Salcom, which is one of the top companies in the area of mobile phone accessories and components. We do have a significant presence in India and overseas. I have been associated with Dr. Kalam's foundation for quite some time now, to be a very small part in implementing the vision of our great scientist, Dr. Kalam. I consider this as a very personal privilege to be in the midst of you today. Thank you again for joining us. And to all our audience who are watching this session live, a very warm welcome. And as much as you are eager to hear from our speakers, I am very eager to.